today, you see people moving through weight and what their failure is. I think for me, I always mention the volume game, rep after rep, blood flow, short rest periods, intensity. That's what's going to help get the fibers going, flush the muscle with blood, and of course move those nutrients. I just had a meal like an hour before training. Always look at proper nutrition around the training. So I talk about the 3 most important meals of the day. Meal 1, your breakfast. So if you're getting up in a fasted state and you're not eating and you're hitting the gym, I don't think you're going to have as much energy to be as a professional bodybuilder or to build a lot of muscle. You're going to have to take in the calories, nutrients. 1 hour before training, that meal, very important, carbs, protein. 1 hour after training, so follow-up meal, carbs, protein. Those are your 3 most important meals. Now, if you're training first thing in the morning before work, I still think you should take in some aminos or something, maybe like a pump product, use some creatine. Creatine should be used no matter what level you're at. Every athlete, bodybuilder, functional training, lifestyle training, creatine is a great product, very researched, very studied, with positive results. The nutrition fuels the training. The recovery is what helps the body grow, which is going to come from food and rest and being outside the gym. So it's not always in the gym. You're not growing. You're tearing shit down and then getting out of the gym and feeding it. So really important. That's the main thing, is purpose. So I would roll through the workout the day prior. I mean, for my back workouts, and I always have my day off after back. So when we talk about structuring what schedule you guys want to be on, I think the ideal thing is to take your 2 hardest body parts to train, which is legs and back. Listen, half your body's your legs. Your back is like, there's so much detail to it, like upper, lower, you know, obviously increasing the width. I felt like I always needed a day off. So the schedule that I ran was a 2-on, 1-off cycle. And what I would always have a day off after back training and a day off after leg training. So that would give me a recovery. I talk about that, getting out of the gym, feeding it, and I would kill it those days because I knew the next day was a day off. So I would go that little extra because I'm like, man, I'm gonna have tomorrow off, rest, fuel up, eat, you know, get all that glycogen refilled and keep going at it. And you saw progress take its time, eventually end up winning, beating this guy in his own game. And some might say, hey, he got older. Some might say, Jay, you improved enough. I felt like I had improvement every single year before, you know, I won that title. And, you know, those workouts meant so much to me. So I still have that feeling when I get in the gym and I train. And although today the purpose is a lot different, it's more of a lifestyle fit. I weigh 228 pounds today, which is a lot different from 298 pounds when I was training off season for the Coleman days, Mr. Olympia. And, but I love training back, you know, so guys can take a little bit of piece of this. And, you know, if you want to throw it in, there's a few exercises in there, especially like the incline, which is a little different with the dumbbells. The reverse grip pulls as always your first starting movement. If you look at any routine I did, whether it's a DVD, YouTube, you'll always see, I always started in, and the main thing is, guys, don't fool yourself. I did the same sequence of sets and reps and exercises pretty much every workout. So if I did back the week prior, I trained back once every 5 to 7 days, I would actually do the same order. So that was the reverse grip pull downs, 1-arm dumbbell rows, T-bar rows, sometimes bent barbell rows. You know, there was so much to it that, you know, I didn't have to change things because I felt like I was training like that intensity. So people say that muscle confusion principle. I think if you're training your ass off and you're training with focus and, you know, you're pushing yourself and you're getting in like at full capacity, you have no injuries, there's no excuses. I went to the gym every day like it was my last, right? So I don't think there's a necessary way to have to change everything up to confuse the muscles too much. Listen, it's always great to do variations because yes, do we get sick of the same thing? But man, when you're hunting the biggest title in the world, which I was, it takes someone that's hyper-focused on that to go through those workouts, man. So I think we just keep pushing ourselves. Like I said, take a little bit of piece of this. This is kind of reinventing 2005 and 2024. You know, it's almost 20 years later. But I'm still doing it, man. That's the main thing, is the people that left me and stopped following the sport in 2005 Or when I won the title, guess what? I'm back. I'm still here, still doing it, still out here educating, still motivating, still, you know, like I said, watching the guys on stage this year, looking for motivation myself. And it's great to be able to be part of it. I mean, bodybuilding can be a successful thing for so many people. I feel like there's a lot of negative things out there about professional bodybuilding these days, but look at, man, 51, I'm still out here crushing on a daily basis. I'm training mostly 7 days a week, although I did take yesterday off. I was burnt, I was tired. Mondays usually wear me out a little bit. So I needed a rest day just because, you know, I have a heavy load. I've been traveling quite a bit. And once again, thanks guys for following the YouTube channel. We keep putting out this content, JTV, man, keep spreading the word. Hope you guys grab a little piece of this. Comment below if you guys want to make any comments about it. I appreciate you guys following along, and we'll see you back at the next.